Hello and welcome back. So I have managed to create a bit of a train jam. Bit of a train jam. More train jam. All the train jam. Okay, so what we need to do is sort out the train jam, and the way to do it is to expand our green circuit production. It's all jammed up trying to get through this single green circuit module. So what can we do about it? Well, the solution is initially to redesign the green circuit site. Let's put all of these on manual. Okay. And pull them back a bit so that they're closer to there. That's it. These chains are pretty nippy considering their size. Okay, so we are now going to pull up some track. Live track. This is all pretty scary. Okay, take that out. And I've made a blueprint of this from smelting. Okay, and I don't actually know if this train can be got to fit, so it needs to go one tile over. Let's take that up. And I'm not sure how to move it. I think the best thing is to send this train on. Right, but that train can't go on because the... Why can't it go on? Yeah, it can. Okay, so that's pulled that on. So now I can take that off. Brilliant. All right, so these are all wanting to pick up electronic circuits. This should now be providing space for one of them to do that. Why are they not? Oh, because they're on automatic. Okay. Okay, we have a square that needs to come off here. There we go. Okay, let's clear the blueprint there. All right, let's see what we can do. So this runs along here, then dips down. We're just going to paste this in segment by segment, checking what lines up and what doesn't. Okay, so we have some issues. Put down what we can. Okay, let's get rid of this. I don't think that's very helpful. Okay. There's clearly some stuff needs moving here to make room. Okay, so this only has 2 stations that go through. The third one is purely logistics. So we're going to have to find our own way of relocating all this stuff. And let's take that off. Okay. We have a lot of extra poles that I think we can now dispose of. Right. Don't need that or that. Or that. Okay. There we go. So the problem is this switch. This needs to be relocated. I think we can put it there. Copy over the conditions. There we go. Then wire it back up. Then power that way. Power that way. Great. Okay, so then the next thing is we need basically this build down here, but at the right distance. Okay, and let's grab that. All right, get rid of those. This is just purely meant to be a guide as to where things are located. Okay. All right. So then I think we can get rid of that. That and that. I think now we can blueprint basically the center of this to there. Okay. Okay, so we have some issues here. This doesn't line up, so we will take it out. Right, we don't need that build at all. That. Let's put all this down. Then I'm going to take a blueprint of the build here. So there to there. And check if the whole build fits. The answer seems to be a yes. Okay, so we can pull up this. And check again, does that fit? Yes, it does. So let's blueprint it down. Right, what's going on here? We seem to have two stations. This one and this one. That's the actual station. Right. Let's run all this up, get this track down. Right, we definitely don't need this. We do, however, need to get this connected back on. Okay. So let's start off by grabbing some of this, because that's probably not too far off. Right, pick that up. And how are the returns done here? Okay, so they fold in like that. That's not very encouraging. But I think the basic idea is there. Okay. We've got an issue here. This whole line needs to be moved down. Okay, so let's clear some blueprints. I'm going to take a blueprint of the bottom bit of rail. I know it's not exactly what we need, but it's close enough, I think. Okay, so I'm going to take a blueprint of this. We will put it down and then we will botch it. Right, so the issue is we need 3 lines, not 2. Okay, and basically we need that, I believe. Okay. So this would just carry on. Okay, try shift this time. Okay, so that just merges in there, except that would hit a power pole, so that's no good. Okay, we have a bit of an issue here with that power pole. Okay, that's there. Yep, that one. That one. Okay, so this needs signaling. Basically, we just put in signals at the last moment. Call that it. Right, now I don't even care about this site being built or not. What I want to do is copy that station name, paste it, copy that station name, paste it, copy that station name, paste it. So we should now be able to fool incoming trains into thinking there's a second production module that they can go to. Okay. Automatic. 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 So we have trains fooled into visiting that second station. And how much of our traffic jam has been fixed? Not all of it, because we haven't yet got a copper train through. Okay. So I'm going to set these other train stations up. There's one more train station to do, and I'm going to move this radar because it's in an awkward place. Let's put that there. Okay, so copy, paste. Now, let's take a blueprint. I don't want this thing going on. What's going on here? I'm not quite sure. Okay, we have some issues with pole spacing. Right, what's this even doing? I'm not quite... Oh, this must be our backbone of power. Okay, so let's take basically this. Yep. Station names. And let's try and put it down. So that's where it is. Let's try and put it down here. We have some train stations in. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, see if we can get this joined up. Are we there? Are we there? We are. Right, let's put this down. Okay. Which means the copper train has got through. Means this stacker is now clear, and as if by magic the entire this half of the traffic jam has gone away. Okay, let's find out where else we have traffic jams then. And the solution is probably going to be more chain signals. Okay, so we have a traffic jam here. We have trains trying to get into both drop off and pick up iron plate. Okay. So basically we have too much. Yeah, we have 3 trains trying to collect iron plate. All of the iron plate stations are full, so the next thing to do is to fake in another iron smelter. Okay, we can do without that. All right. Come on. All right, let's zoom out. So I want another iron smelting module on the end. We're not going to build it yet, but we are going to. Okay, that's where it would, where the old one is. That's where the new one would go. Okay, that blueprint isn't big enough, is it? Okay. Blueprint needs to go that far. That's slightly intimidating. Try again. So I want to blueprint from there. And I definitely want station names. Otherwise this whole trickery won't work. Okay. So we need to get, I think we'll be okay for rail. Don't know if we'll be okay for train stations. Okay, up we go. No, we're not okay for train stations. What do I need to make some train stations? It's been that long since I handcrafted anything. Okay, need iron, steel, and circuits. Okay. Or do I have an instruction train? Okay, we are out of we're out of rail as well, so I need to find my rail train. That's going to be the way to fix that problem. And my rail train is in part of the traffic jam, which luckily is the closest traffic jam. Let's head down. Yep, there's my rail train. Yep. So I need those. I need all of those. I think I'm fine for that. All of that. Okay. I'm getting a crash course in the difference between building things in creative mode and building them in a live game. Yeah, it really isn't quite the same thing. Great, we have train stations. Okay, we seem to have a problem with some of our stations not having been named. Alright, let's run down, see if we can fix that manually. Ah, that one's named wrong. Okay. There. And there. Okay. Okay, that's got a train in. And how are we doing now? So we've managed to get in. Okay, 2 trains that were waiting to be loaded. How is our stacker looking? It is now full, again, of things that want plates. Okay, so we need another smelter, and this time we're going to re-blueprint because the last blueprint had some wrong station names. Let's get rid of that, and that, and that. Alright, let's head back up here. So I'm happy with the station names now. Okay, so let's grab that with station names and put down another smelting module. Forgive me for that, that was a random notification. My phone and my computer swap notifications, which mean I get doubly notified of various things which I'm meant to care about greatly. Okay, any moment now we should have 2 more trains moving. Yep, here they are. There's the first one. Okay. So we have one in there. And now we've got an ore train in. Okay, so what's wrong with these guys? They should be able to get in. Okay, that seems to be stuck on manual. Maybe some of these are still on manual, and that's what's not helped. Let's go back and have a look. That's automatic. 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 Okay. So now we have a full set of trains wanting to be loaded. Okay, so what's wrong with these? These have not repathed. Okay, so there is definitely room to stack another one behind here. Right, what's going on here? I'm out of signals. Okay, so let's run down again. But I feel like we are almost there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I need all the rest of the signals. We have used all the signals. Okay, so this needs to go back home. Is there a train behind it? So I can't do anything here. So I need to make some signals. Right, and signals are made from iron plates and electronic circuits. Okay, so let's see if I can find a train which has the stuff I need. I can grab iron plates from over there. We should be able to get some electronic circuits from the circuit site. I think I just saw an iron ore train getting creative about how it's going to block up the rail. Okay. So. Okay, grab some of that. I need some iron plate. Yeah. There's not going to be any iron plate trains incoming here anytime soon. That's encouraging. That's an empty train. Okay, so then we can grab some plate out of this. Right, let's craft some signals. Okay, that's a start. Got 2 signals left. Right, we've managed to get an ore train in. We are... Okay, that's sensible. That's stacked behind something. That's trying to go in the same place. As is that, as is that, as is that. Okay, that's full. That's full. Does that mean we will now... Yes, one of those is flowing in. Okay, there's one stacked behind there. There's one stacked behind there. And one stack behind that. So we have, I think, for a little while, unjammed the jam. We're getting ore through. As long as some ore is getting through. Great. So let's head down, see if there's a genuine problem down here. Okay, that can't go because that's cutting across. This can't go because it needs to continue on. Okay, there is a genuine problem. We have signal... Right, that shouldn't be there. We have built this intersection for trains which didn't have the locomotives on the back. Here's the long and the short of it. So this chain signal here is allowing this to deadlock because the back sticks out. Now I have a feeling that if we'd done that, it wouldn't have been able to deadlock. So what's the best way to do this? I need to back up a train somewhere, I think. Right, and I'm pretty sure that needs to be a chain signal. So I've made this intersection for the different size train to the one we're using, and because of that it's deadlocked. Okay. I think if I manually reverse this out the way. Yeah. Right, and then I'm going to have to just replace all of the signals where trains can stop with chain signals. Because there isn't room to stop. Okay, this is some kind of miracle that I've managed this without getting squashed. Okay. Whoa! Okay, this is the best we can do, I think. I may need to do that on the other one. Now let's have a look. Yes, everything is going. With the obvious issue that we've got some trains deadlocked, waiting for things to be built, which can't possibly get built. Okay. So what are the options now? I think what I'm going to do next is build the green circuit expansion. And then I'm going to build the smelting expansion. And then I will have a think about what kind of a person I am and whether this is a sensible way to do things. Okay, so I think I took the building train in here. Yeah, so let's add electric circuits packs. Okay, there's a train in the way. Doesn't really matter where I send that to. I'll need to collect that train at some point. Okay, so there should be a train incoming. Yeah. So anyway, this looks like a good place to stop. We have unsnarled our traffic jam. Things are largely moving again. We seem to have a bit of a deadlock here. We will fix that in a moment though. Anyway, In the meantime, thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.